Hello, students. I hope you are doing well. I miss you very much in my class. I hope your families are okay. I hope you are learning a lot in this time, and I hope you are having fun as well. In this video, we are going to start the review for Units 1 and 2. This is page 26 in your student book. So please go to page 26 and we will get started. All right, exercise 1. Match the games and definitions. So who remembers when we played these games in the concha? All right, it was a fun day, so let's do this. We have a pulling game, a jumping game, a chasing game, a hopping game, and a hiding game. So before we get started, please repeat the games with me. Hopscotch, hopscotch. Hide and seek. Hide and seek. Tag. Tag. Leapfrog. Leapfrog. And tug of war. Tug of war. All right, very good. So let's complete the exercise. Which one of these is a pulling game? A pulling game. All right, it is E. Remember, tug is another word for pull. A jumping game. Which one is a jumping game? All right, it is leapfrog. Remember, leap is another word for jump. So let's cross those off. A chasing game. Which one of these is a chasing game? All right, it is tag, C. Very good. And a hopping game. All right, so this says hopscotch, so it is probably the hopping game. Very good. Hopscotch. And hide and seek is a hiding game. Remember hopping game, hide and seek, hiding game. All right, very good. So practice saying each of these words in your own time. Right now, we are going to exercise number 2. Complete the table. So we have indoor games and we have outdoor games. Remember, indoor is in the house and outdoor is outside the house. So use these words, and right now I will say them and you need to repeat them. Make daisy chains. Make daisy chains. Hide and seek. Hide and seek. Board games. Board games. Tag. Tag. Hopscotch. Hopscotch. Cards. Cards. Tug of war. Tug of war. All right, very good. So let's organize these into indoor and outdoor games. So making daisy chains, what do you think? All right. If you said indoor games, you are correct. So please write make daisy chains here. I'm going to draw arrows because it's difficult to write with this computer screen. All right, so let's go to the next one, hide and seek. Where do you think you should play that? Inside or outside? All right, you should play that outside. It is an outdoor game. All right. The next one, board games. Typically, when I was a kid, we played board games when it was raining, so they were indoor games. Very good, indoor games. Tag. Tag is an outdoor game because you need to run, and if you run in the house, you could break something, so only play tag outdoors. Hopscotch. What do you think? All right, hopscotch is an outdoor game as well. Most of you have probably played it in the hallway here in front of Prof. Jonathan's art class. He has that. It's a fun game to play. The next one, cards. Cards are indoor games. Very good. One of my favorite card games is Uno. I like to play that with Prof. Judith and our neighbors. And the last one, tug of war. Tug of war is an outdoor game. Very good. All right. So in your own, you should practice saying these and you should practice playing them. That way you can work on English and have fun. Now we are going to work on exercise 3. I will play the audio of this conversation for you one time, and then we will listen again and put the conversation in order. So here is the audio. Please listen and try to find which section they are saying.
Let's review Units 1 and 2, pages 26 to 29. 3A. Number the dialogue in the correct order. Listen and check.
You have a great collection, Aunt Amy. How long have you collected stamps?
I've collected stamps since I was 12, about your age.
Why did you start to collect stamps?
When I was 12, my father went to work in Venezuela for a few months. He used to write me letters with colorful stamps, and I decided to start my collection. It's fun to look for something and find it. Then you have to organize and display your collection.
Where did you find more stamps?
People used to write more letters then, so you could get stamps that way. I had a pen friend in Canada who used to write me. Plus, my parents and grandparents used to give me the stamps from their letters. You can also buy stamps at the post office.
Do you ever buy stamps online?
Yes, I've bought stamps online for 10 years. I can communicate and trade with other collectors. You should start a collection, Marcy. It's really fun.
All right, so let's listen to this one more time and let's put the conversation in order.
Let's review Units 1 and 2, pages 26 to 29. 3A. Number the dialogue in the correct order. Listen and check.
You have a great collection, Aunt Amy. How long have you collected stamps?
I've collected stamps since I was 12, about your age.
Why did you start to collect stamps?
When I was 12, my father went to work in Venezuela for a few months. He used to write me letters with colorful stamps, and I decided to start my collection. It's fun to look for something and find it. Then you have to organize and display your collection.
Where did you find more stamps?
People used to write more letters then, so you could get stamps that way. I had a pen friend in Canada who used to write me. Plus, my parents and grandparents used to give me the stamps from their letters. You can also buy stamps at the post office.
Do you ever buy stamps online?
Yes, I've bought stamps online for 10 years. I can communicate and trade with other collectors. You should start a collection, Marcy. It's really fun.
All right, so make sure you have these in the correct order. And in your own time, practice reading this conversation. Start with 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, and finally 8. And one more thing in here, she says pen friend. What we usually say in English is pen pal. Pal is another word for friend. Pen pal is más común in Inglés. All right, so that's it for page 26, but there are a few questions about this on page 27. So let's finish this, and that will be it for the video. All right, so number 1, why did Aunt Amy start to collect stamps? All right, so the answer for this one, why did she start collecting stamps? So that's number 3. Why did you start to collect stamps? So number 4, this is your answer for number 1. So you need to write this part right here. All right. Number 2, how did Aunt Amy used to get stamps when she was young? How did Aunt Amy used to get stamps when she was young? All right, so here, where did you find more stamps? So that's number 5. So number 6 has to be the answer. People used to write more letters. She had a pen friend. Her parents and grandparents gave her the stamps. So this, number 6 right here, is the answer for number 2. So number 4 is there. 6 is there. So write your answer. And number 3, why does Aunt Amy buy stamps online? Why does Aunt Amy buy stamps online? All right, so number 7, do you ever buy stamps online? So 7, let's go to 8. Yes. All right. She buys stamps because she can communicate and trade with other collectors. So number 8 is the answer for here. So write the answer right here. Thank you for following along. In the next video, we will start with exercise 4 on page 27. Adios.